analyze. Then we do dates in history, and we need to know only that dates are studied under two headings, BC and AD. Now, BC is the time frame before the Christ was born. Any event that happened before the Christ birth is known as BC. Children, don't talk. Don't talk. I will tell you when to record, and I would like one of you to do the recording at that time. Are you listening to me? Am I audible? Okay. Omkesh is recording. Okay, Omkesh, keep recording. So here we are. So history can be studied under two time frames, BC and AD. BC means before the Christ was born. So any event in history which happened before that is known as, termed as under BC. Then any event which occurred after his birth is known as AD. That is Anno Domini, after the birth of Christ. So these are the two things. Then the importance of geography in history. Now, why do we need geography to be studied in history? Because it plays a very important role in this. Now, the physical features of a country have always affected its history. India is a vast country with different geographicals which have affected the way people lived in the past. To understand the geographical divisions of India, we need to classify them into the following regions: the Great Himalayas, the Gangetic Plains, the Vindhyas of central India, and the Deccan. So now they are telling you about the various landforms which are present in India. These are the geographical features which are present. Like supposing the Great Himalayas, they are on the top, on the northern side, topmost northern side of India's map. So when we talk of the northern Himalayas, we say the Great Himalayas in the north and northeast provide it has mountain passes through which men have traveled in search of livelihood or escape natural disasters. The Garo, Khasi, and Jaintia hills of Meghalaya are extension of the Himalayan range. So here they are telling you the geography of a place helps in studying history. Now mountains are there, the huge Himalayan mountains are there on the northern side of India, on topmost side of India. So definitely we will, the northern side, the topmost side of India, can you see? So if the mountains are there, they will act as barriers. And if we talk of people living there, do you think people will go on the peak and live there on the mountain peaks? No. So the life will not be there at ease and as comfortable as compared to the plain lands of this. So there were these mountains, and because of these mountains, there were less people living there. And people, those who were living, they were mostly the farmers and cattle herders. The next is the Gangetic Plain. It is one of the most fertile areas supporting a large population of India. Supporting a large population of India, the Ganga, Yamuna, and their tributaries provide water for irrigation for the vast plains. Now comes that area of India which is plain, which is fertile, and is watered by many rivers. So obviously, life is easy here. So people would love to stay here and live here. So the early people would love to settle near the water bodies. That is why many of the Indian old civilizations have settled near the Ganga River and near the Indus River also, then the tributaries of these rivers also. Then the geography of a place, the Vindhya of central India. The Vindhya range divides the subcontinent into northern India and southern India, while the northern slope is drained by the Please switch off the mic. Now they are telling you that the Vindhyas which lie in the center part of India are the ranges which are sloping, and that is why the central region is very fertile because of the Narmada river. So obviously the places which will be fertile, the soil type which is good, only there the people will settle. You think of yourself, will you love to live in a desert or will you love to live near a water body? Obviously near the water body. So geography is helping you. The landforms are telling you which places are fertile and where the people would have settled there. Now coming to the Deccan, that means the southern part of India. Agriculture was first developed in the Deccan. Deccan is known for its unique culture and tradition, known as the Dravidian culture. It is also known for megaliths, magnificent temples, and Sangam literature. Now, Deccan, that is the south, is has its own unique, different culture, and traditions are followed in this culture, and that is why the culture of the South India is mostly referred to as Dravidian culture. And now, what is it famous for? What is it known for? It is known for basically three things. Megaliths. Megaliths means there's a kind of stone tools which were used, which were called the megaliths. So the tools used by the early men were found basically in this region. They were known as megaliths. Then the second is magnificent temples. There were a number of temples built by various rulers during this time, and so we know a lot about it. Then the third is the literature. The Deccan literature is also known as Sangam literature. Now, people lived near the bank of the rivers because of availability of water and fertile drinking and fertile soil. The rivers provided water for irrigation, drinking, washing, fishing, and navigation by boats. For example, an example is the Narmada Valley of Madhya Pradesh. The first people to grow crops like wheat and were people of Suleiman, Lahore, the northwest. Yes, what happened? What happened? Are you able to hear? Are you able to
No,
hear?
ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Ma'am, your voice is lagging.
Somebody has switched on the mic. That is why you are able to hear the music and not hear my voice. See these disobedient children, they don't want to study. That is why it is all this is happening. I am also knowing. Mayank, you took a snapshot. I will also do all this. I will throw you out of the group. Wait a second. So basically, they're telling you that wherever there was proper living condition available, people lived and settled there. I would like to, Omkesh, to please stop the recording for a time being. Omkesh,